What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to another episode of Starbound StarDex series. And today we have two high-flying monsters. One of them you've actually seen before, the other one is brand spanking new. Now if you have watched some of our Battle Arena series over on Firespark81's channel, you might recognize both these guys. So the first one here is Stinger, and the second one we have is Voltisect. So Stinger is a small melee-oriented flyer. Now, most flyers have a projectile attack, and this one is melee only, and he also has a very short refractory period between melee attacks. So what ends up happening is him being a very fast attacker. So we're going to spawn in a monster for him to kill real quick, and you'll see he's very quick to attack, and he's very quick to come back and continue to do it. And he's really effective in the arena. He has a physical resistance, so physical attacks do less damage. He has no elemental resistance, but if you pay close attention here, he also has natural regen, and it's pretty powerful as well. And this is good for two reasons. First off, it allows you to put a different collar on him, because you don't have to worry about healing him up all the time. But also, if you wanted to stack the healing collar on him, you can have a lot of regen going on with this one guy. And for a melee fighter, this is really useful, because most monsters have touch damage. And so that's what this guy mainly does. So every time he attacks somebody, he's going to take a little bit of damage himself from touch. Unless that monster doesn't have touch damage, but most of them do. So we're going to call him back. The next one here is, you guys will probably remember him. His name is now Voltisect, and we had him in the custom creation series. We had to nerf him a bit because his attack is really powerful. He shoots these orbs, and they shoot out, and they come back around in a circle. So we're going to spawn another monster in, and I'm going to show you the attack. Whoopsie, what did I do? There we go. Hold up, what do I got? Oh. So here we go. Spawn him in. You're going to see he's going to, he obviously does the swoop attack, but he also has these little orbs he shoots out, and they kind of linger, so you'll see here. And whenever they hit the target, they stun them. So we're going to spawn one more in. Hold on. He's actually kind of low health, so he might die here, but either way, you'll see when the other monster gets hit by his stun attack, that it gets paralyzed temporarily. So let's see if he can land a shot real quick. Come on, buddy. There you go. So you see it's stuck right there. And these orbs, whenever they hit the ground or any kind of surface, they leave these electrical bits here, and that also continues to stun. So this guy does really well in close quarters areas where these balls can bounce a lot more. And also, we had to nerf him a bit in that he used to fire 12 of those balls. Now he only shoots 3, and we also reduced his health down a bit. But that's mostly because that paralysis effect is extremely powerful. It stops you in your tracks unless you're like immune to it. Speaking of immunities, he has an electrical resistance, so that's very good against other electrical monsters. He has no weaknesses or anything like that. Again, you should be seeing the cards for these guys. We're working on making the Pokedex and everything like that. I'm trying to get a compiled list. What I'd like to do is have a thing that I update, but it's being tricky because I want to have an album for you guys to see, but I also don't want you to see the rest of the monsters at the same time. So I'm working on that right now. Hopefully by the time this episode is up, we'll have some kind of Pokedex out, which you guys can click in the description below. So that's going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.